Hey guys, it's Jessie. Today I have my October wrap up for you guys, and it has definitely been a little bit since I've been here. If you watched my previous video, it was a new home tour, so you know that we made the move from Denver, Colorado to Reno, Nevada. So it has definitely taken a lot of our time. So we were in the process of moving, unpacking, getting settled, new jobs, all of that. So it's just been a lot. We haven't been able to do as much as we'd like. Zach is actually officially moving here around the 14th, so that is really exciting. No more long distance back and forth kind of travels. So yeah, I haven't read as much because I've been getting home from work, and then I try to put some of the house together, or painting or flipping things or doing little projects around here that need a little fixing up. So it's just been a lot, and I'm just very excited to kind of get things in the swing of like a normal routine. So trying to find that balance between everything. So the last few days I actually have been able to sit down and read a little bit more, and that makes me so excited. But it's also very difficult because all of my books are packed away in boxes still, and I'm waiting for the big bookshelf. And so yeah, it's just kind of hectic, but I'm excited to at least share what I have read. Definitely wasn't as much as I was hoping, but anyways, I did read a total of 5 things. 3 of them were comic books, and it was Alex and Ada Volume 2, Revival, and Revivals Volume 1, and then Sex Criminals Volume 1 as well. So I will have more in-depth on these, but what I can tell you is that Sex Criminals was definitely a little weird. Not exactly what I was expecting, not even that I know really what to expect other than, you know, these bank heists during these like frozen moments in time. So there was that. Revival also was different than what I expected and not as impactful as I first kind of thought it would be, but it's definitely intriguing and I want to continue to see where it goes. Alex and Ada Volume 2 was also phenomenal. I loved the first volume. Second volume was really great as well, and I'm really looking forward to finishing up the 3rd volume just so that I can kind of conclude the whole series as a whole, but I'm also sad to see it go. So anyways, very good. I will go further in depth with these on another review. Then I read The Red Sun, which was the first book in the Legends of Orkney series, and it is by Elaine Adams. And this book totally surprised me. This is part of a middle grade series, and I actually received the second one from Booksparks in their Fall Funky blog tour, and it was really interesting sounding, and I was very excited to read it, and then found out that there was actually a first book to it. So I definitely wanted to read that, and Elaine was so kind and had sent me this amazing package with the book and some book plates and bookmarks, and yeah, so I got to read the first one. So this was definitely on my list last month to read, and I flew through it. I thought it was so fantastic. It's about this kid named Sam who finds out that he is from another realm, and he doesn't find out about it in any kind of sort of traditional way. It was very confusing for him, and he was thrown into this action right away, and the action started immediately, and it was heavy throughout. It was a very quick pace. It was a very good read. I thought the characters were really well developed, and I just really, really enjoyed this. So I think if you guys are fans of like the Chronicles of Narnia or Harry Potter, like this is kind of in those realms. I think a little bit more on the Narnia side, but it was just really, really interesting and really enjoyable. Like I said, this kid Sam goes into this other realm and he has to battle, you know, all these different characters, and there's this red sun that's been corrupted by the witches, and he was the one that actually triggered it as he finds out, so he is trying to save the 9th realm, and his friends get involved and they're there to help him, and it was just really neat. Very enjoyable, and I really do recommend this. I will have a full review coming your way soon. The last book that I read during the month of October was this lovely little gem here, and it is called Snowfall on Haven Point by Rayanne Thine, and this was sent to me by Little Bird Publicity. It was a part of a blog tour, and I did do a mini review on my blog, so I will link that below if you're interested, and I am going to be doing a full review on this. I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I had no idea that this is part of the Haven Point series, so this is actually like the 5th book in the series, and now I want the other 4. It is such a fantastic read. The characters are just so great and relatable and like just feel so real, and I think that Rayanne did such a fantastic job with not only the town, which is very small, so you get this really great tight-knit community and like the different factors and relationships that go into a small town, and that, you know, just saying, like I said, like building this community and getting to know everybody, and you really do feel like you start to know these characters and you're with them through the highs and lows. And this one is about this girl named Andrea who has 2 kids. She's recently widowed, and she's had a pretty rough past between her husband passing and this other guy who was his best friend, so some things happened there. Apparently you find out a little bit more of that in the previous book, so I'm definitely looking forward to digging a little more into that. But I don't think you need to read the others in order to get this. So we follow Andrea as she moves her and her 2 kids to Haven Point, and so far they're having a pretty good experience there, kind of starting over, rebuilding, and just kind of figuring out life together. She has this friend named Wynn who she does feel a little bit in debt to, and when Wynn asks her to take care of her bear of a brother, she feels like she kind of has to, so she does. And what happens between the two, a slow, like, unraveling and this like really great little romance. There's a lot of tension. I wish there would have just been like a couple more moments of the 2 of them, because I feel like the whole like story, we are, you know, things are unraveling and you see that they each like each other and whatnot, but there's never like this big yes moment. And I felt like there were so many like sweet, tender moments that I just needed a little more. I just love my romance, so this was, you know, a slow building romance and just very sweet and passionate and tender and heartwarming, and it was so perfect, cozy, and it really has me wanting some snow on the ground and being in front of the fire. So definitely going to dive deeper into this as well. I just want to say a big thank you to Rayanne and to Little Bird for sending this my way. Alright guys, so short and sweet. I didn't read a ton, but I am definitely looking forward to getting into it now that the weather is finally cooling off, and I will be hooked right in front of this fireplace. So I'm so excited and looking forward to November. I can't believe how fast this year is just flying by. And yeah, so I will have a TBR coming your way soon, and hopefully I can actually stick to it. Maybe I should only pick like 2, because I apparently can't finish any of my TBRs lately. And then I definitely want to get those full reviews to you guys. I have more awesome do-it-yourself projects and stuff that we're doing with the house, so all of that is coming your way. And I also have been dabbling with another little experiment that I'm excited to share with you guys. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and give it a big thumbs up if you guys are seeing something that you like, so I can be sure to give you more of that. So definitely welcome to November. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.